Hey everybody, just felt like hauling that lobster trap, seeing what's in there, and kind of wanted to talk about poker a little bit. Things have been going really well the last few days or so. The last 5 days have saved this month for me. They've been going really well, and I got on a second site, so now I can have 6 or 7 tables going at a time, which is nice. That the second site that I'm on, the action's mostly at like 50 NL. Sometimes there's 100 NL or 200 NL games going, but you know, most of the fish hang out at 50 NL. But you know, I get a good rake back deal, and there's fish, so you know, it's just extra money on top of my Bovada tables. So that's been helpful, and yeah, I've been putting in hours this month. I'm getting pretty close to 200 hours. I got 2 days left in the month. I don't know if I'm going to hit 200 hours or not, but I'll be close. I think I might hit 190 or 195 or something like that, so I'm happy with that. You know, anything over 180 in a month, I think, is doing pretty good. But yeah, I've been getting better this month about doing a review and doing some studying and working in my database, but it's my weakest spot. I've got all this motivation to grind, but when it comes to review, I'll sit down and tell myself, all right, it's time to review, and then I just don't do it a lot of the time. But like I said, I mean, this month I've been getting better, and I probably spent 5 or 6 hours this month reviewing, so I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but it just sucks because I know, like, that's what makes good players really good, is reviewing their sessions and studying, and you know, it's for some reason I'm just fucking lazy about it. I guess I was the same way in school. Like, I did fine in school, except when it came to homework. I never did my homework, and I guess it's the same kind of thing. But yeah, see what's in this lobster trap. But yeah, I mean, things have been going pretty well. Like I said, Scraper's been helping me out, and I don't know, like I owe everything that I know about poker thus far to the guy that I'm gonna leave unnamed because he's never given me permission to say his name. But the guy who coached me right along from the micros, you know, I owe everything to him. But he was always there for me. Like, anytime I had any questions, like, we'd spend hours every day going over stuff in Skype, and Scraper has a lot different approach than that. I guess he doesn't hold my hand at all, you know. Like, if I have questions, he'll answer them, but he does, you know, he's got a lot going on, so I'm not like the main focus. Like with the other guy, I was his only student, and his only student ever that he, you know, or his first student he ever had. So you know, it's a lot different, but it's teaching me that, like, I've got to, you know, I'm responsible for my own success in poker. You know, nobody's gonna just answer every question for me and just walk me along through everything. Like, I've got to do the work myself. You know, that's why I've been getting on myself, trying to make myself do a review. I guess I'm taking baby steps, but still, I'm really not satisfied with the progress that I've made as far as effort into review and study. But you know, baby steps, I guess. But all right, let's haul this trap. Hopefully, I can get this at a good angle so you guys can see. Check that out. Oh yeah, that looks good. You guys got it. See how this bird fished. nothing. Nuts. Well, so much for that. Not a single thing in that trap. Except for that nasty old bird. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to have to try something different then. I'll throw it back over just for shits and giggles until I get some other bait situation figured out. But yeah, like I said, I don't know, the last few months have been pretty shitty with poker. Just doing just barely better than break even. I don't know, this last few days has really saved me this month. You know, I've still got a couple days left in the month. I'd like to get some hours in. Hopefully I don't run really bad and fuck all that up, but if I do, I do. You know? And you know, I just gotta focus on review more. I really gotta put my nose to the grindstone. I started writing myself out a schedule, a little dry erase board, and that way I can just kind of write in, like, I know I need to weed whack one day, so I'll schedule it a couple days ahead of time, so that when that day comes, I know I have to weed whack, and I don't just kind of, oh, whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. And I've been doing that with review. And so far, every day that I've scheduled it, I've done it. And so even just putting in 20 minutes of review, I guess it's better than nothing. But yeah. But yeah, and somebody asked me why I didn't just catch some fish and bait that trap with them. And I guess like 4 or 5 months ago, I got done with a session. It was 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and somehow I ended up stumbling on a YouTube video about factory farming. And I watched this video, and it broke my heart. And so for like 2 hours, I was just sitting there clicking link after link, looking at different farming videos and just how animals are being treated. The animals that we eat, it's really horrible, and it's something that, like, I always knew it wasn't good, but I never wanted to know. I never wanted to see. And for some reason that morning, I didn't stop myself, and I saw all of these undercover videos of farms and what people are doing to these animals, and it's sick. It's just sick. They're tortured, and like pigs and cows and stuff, like they can feel sad, they can feel pain, they know that they're trapped in these cages and treated like shit. Like they can feel sadness and grief, and so I've been vegan since then. And like the lobsters that I caught the other day or last week, I ended up eating one of them. That's actually the first time I've eaten meat since probably February. And I guess lobsters don't. I mean, they're fucking insects. Like, I don't really feel bad about eating a lobster, And I can see myself hunting and killing a wild animal that I know it was living a free life, and it died quick and clean. Like, it's not the death that bothers me. It's the conditions that they're raised in and the way that they're treated. They're just treated. They're not treated like living beings. There's no compassion in the meat industry, and even a lot of these like so-called family farms, like even so many of those have been exposed as just totally mistreating these animals, and even what's considered humane practices are still just horribly inhumane. And it's like so many people like get so upset about somebody abuses dogs or cats or something like that, and people get so upset but then they'll go eat McDonald's or buy meat from Walmart or whatever, and it's, I don't know, I guess not like me not eating meat or eggs or cheese or any of that is really going to change anything, but at least I have a clear conscience now, and it's taken me a little while to figure out the right things to eat, and I think in this last like month and a half, I've really started to figure out what I need to eat to get the right nutrients, you know, and getting protein and iron, and you know, I'm getting it figured out. But for the first few months there, it was pretty rough. I was just eating like granola with almond milk 3 times a day, you know, not really getting the nutrients that I need, but I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm getting plenty of protein and iron. You know, I make myself a smoothie every day with banana and apple, and berries and kale and almond milk. Have one every single day, and they're really good. Yeah, just living the island life, hanging out on the beach. Yep, it's a good life. Here's my pup, hanging out. But yeah, I'm satisfied with where I'm at right now. You know, I've still got a lot to strive towards, but you know, I've been feeling pretty good lately, and yeah, I think that'll be it for today. Maybe I can take us on a boat ride one of these days soon. It might be kind of hard from, you know, the audio. I don't think you guys will be able to hear me, but you know, and actually the outboard might be really loud and annoying, but maybe I can do some editing, edit the sound or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But it might be kind of cool to go for a little boat ride and hop on one of the other islands or something. You know, that's something that I like to do once a week or so. Take a ride up the river, or, you know, just living the dream.